Exercise 143. Create a report from selected data. So go ahead and open up Chapter 1, Map Docs, Exercise 143. Here we want to select a bunch of parcels by their zip code, or you could use any different attribute if you had something that categorized different attributes that occurred throughout an attribute table. But in this instance, we're going to use the zip code because we want all the different parcels with that zip code. So to do that, we want to go up to Selection, and then Select by Attributes. Here we can configure the selection. So first, we know that the zip code is in the city_state field. So let's browse through here and see if we can find city, state. There it is. If you can't find it and you have multiple layers in your table of contents, go ahead and use this drop down to pick the correct layer that has the stuff you're looking for. This example only has one. So if you want to add city state field to the query, go ahead and double click city state. It should add it in here. This whole tool kind of is an easy way to make SQL queries so that you can search through the data and make selections without having to know a lot of code. Next, select equals, because we want it to equal something. And then while we have city_state highlighted, press Get Unique Values. This particular data set only has 5 different ones visible, but there could be much more, depending on what kind of data you're looking for. So we'll want to double click on Boise, Idaho 83714. So double click that, and then it adds it into your query. Keep into account the syntax here. So it says field equals, and then a single quote, and then the value, and then the end single quote. You can just type it out if you know exactly what you're doing, but if you don't get the syntax exactly right, it'll give you an error. So that's why this tool's nice, because it does all that work for you. If this looks correct, go ahead and press apply, and then it makes the selection. See how all these parcels to the north are selected? Next, we want to make a report showing this data. So, like before in a previous exercise, we'll go to View, Reports, and then Create a Report. Once the report wizard opens up, we want to make sure that it's Boise parcels. That's the layer we want to use for the report. And then we'll select the different fields that we want to use. So let's use parcel, which has the parcel number in it. We'll find address, and city state, which has the city and zip. And then we'll put acres, because we also want to know the acres. So just scroll down and select acres. Before we continue through the wizard, we want to take into account that we have a selection for these 46 different parcels down here. So to make sure that we only make a report for those 46, we'll go to this Dataset Options button right here. And instead of all records, we want to do the selected set, and then press OK. Alternatively, you could use any of these other options if you feel ambitious or wanted to do something unique. Now we press Next. We can go ahead and leave this as is. And then we want to sort by using the parcel number. Ascending is fine. Press Next again. Press Next. And let's do something different. Let's use Shanghai this time, if I can find it. There it is, Shanghai. Let's use this thing. Now let's name it Parcel Boise. This uses, if you didn't notice, the same exact name for the layer that's being used. Otherwise, you can customize it. Press Finish. You should get a report that has 2 different pages with the 46 different records on it, organized like that. You can keep continuing to configure this to customize it however you like, or you can go ahead and just press Close. Don't save anything.